How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing: always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Mullen. It ended up having a pullback on the day, but of course it has been looking bearish for quite some time. You guys shouldn't be shocked about this. I told you about the price levels. I tell you guys to watch that 9 EMA very closely since it has been serving as resistance. But one thing that I want you guys to be aware of, though, we definitely have some events that are going down tomorrow. We'll talk about it inside this video, and I won't waste any more time. So if you're new to this channel, just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking a look at the charts, we're going to be taking a look at the short interest, and then when all of that is done, we'll be going into the final thoughts. So let's get into those videos right now. So we're going to take a look at the chart from Mullen. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at 25 cents, being down 3.27%. On the low, it tested 24 cents, and then on the high, testing 27 cents. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see we traded at 66.132 million shares, and the average volume over 10 trading days is at 67.029 million shares. So we have below average volume on the day, and we've seen a slight pullback in the stock. Now, when we take a look at our chart, which is our daily chart, you can see that Mullen is trading below all of our major moving averages, which is a 50 EMA to 21 EMA, and as well as the 9 EMA. And we could see a continuation of this bearish pattern in regards to lower lows and as well as lower highs. So this dip should not be surprising whatsoever. We're continuing to see weakness. So going into tomorrow, if you're looking for a move to the upside out of Mullen, then you'd want to see it get to at least 31 cents, which is where we have the 9 EMA. The high of the day for today was at 27 cents. So of course, Mullen needs to do a lot better. So that's why if it's able to get to 31 cents, I could see some sellers wanting to come in. And part of the reasons behind that, because again, this was an area where we saw resistance right at that 30-cent level back on Monday. So taking that into consideration, you'd want to see the bulls really wanting to push this price up further, and then seeing if it can break through that 30-cent range and see if it can make a move to 33. Very crucial. So overall, Mullen continues to look bearish. Let's see if it can pull off a green day going into tomorrow. So we're going to take a look at the recent short interest information from Mullen. So the off-exchange short volume ratio is at 30.87%, and then for the off-exchange short volume, it is just over 26.32 million shares. Scrolling down on the page, the short shares availability is at 7.3 million, updated 1 minute ago, and then for the short borrow fee rate, it is at 5.30%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume, we can see for the close of the 7th, it is at 46.99, and then for the close of the 10th, being at 30.87. So that is quite a significant decrease. And then when we take a look at the short interest percentage of the float being at 15.30%, Mullen does continue to have short squeeze potential. So for my final thoughts for Mullen when it comes to the price actions, we ended up seeing a low at 24 cents and we had a high at 27 cents. So if you want to see momentum coming into this play, you want to see some sort of a turnaround, the key level that it needs to get to is around 31 cents. Of course, 30 cents, there will be a lot of sellers here. So the momentum is key to get it to 31 and then seeing if it can push up further. If it is unable to do that, or if it can't get above the high of the day at 27 cents, then it's going to continue to bleed. It's going to continue to make 52-week lows. So 30 cents is the level to watch very closely. We did have some recent news that came out that Mullen ended up winning the bid. We know we talked about that company that went bankrupt and so on, and they wanted to get some of their assets. So that is going to be going through, and I'm pretty sure that did have an impact on the stock because this will have an impact on their overall cash position. And this becomes even more important when we're in high inflationary environments, and knowing that it's a growth stock, again, a lot of investors are going to be kind of weary saying, okay, what is going on here? Will this actually help the company grow? Will it be able to lead them into the future of expanding and getting their goals done? Hey, there's a lot of questions that are up in the air. But one thing that you need to be aware of is that you have a game plan, and that's why we talk about it inside of my videos. If you are an investor and you believe in the long-term prospects, then you should have no problem dollar cost averaging on this dip. And if you are a trader, maybe you're looking to do a swing, then you want to make sure that you're using stop losses, and as soon as when you get those pops, you sell right on them. But seeing the trend that Mullen is on and knowing that the 9 EMA continues to be resistance for this play, it definitely is deserving of a turnaround turnaround. So it might come on Wednesday or Thursday in regards to that green day, but it's all going to come down to how big that day is going to be. Again, you want to see a move going to at least 30 cents. And then when we went on Fintel, taking a look at the short interest information, it does continue to have short squeeze potential. But we know that this play is catalyst driven. We need some sort of news to get it moving. So with that said, if we don't get any news and we continue to see weakness inside of the markets, it will continue to sell off. And like I was saying in my previous videos, we have PPI numbers that are going to be coming out inside of the pre-market, should be around 8:30 a.m. EST. And then we also have the Fed minutes that are going to be coming out at 2 p.m. EST. So more volatility inside of the markets. So for all of my traders out there, I would highly suggest that you have a strategy, you have a game plan going into tomorrow. We're definitely going to be doing that inside of the Discord, and I want to make sure that you're doing the same. I want to see you guys seeing success inside of these markets. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's see what Mullen does going into tomorrow. We'll talk soon.